Studies Weekly, Week 16, Declaration of Independence. On June 7, 1776, Delegate Richard Henry Lee proposed a resolution to the Second Continental Congress, which stated that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states. The delegates all took a vote on the resolution. The passing vote was counted on July 2, 1776. On July 4, 1776, the United Colonies adopted the document written by Thomas Jefferson. The Declaration of Independence would be sent to King George III. The Declaration of Independence contains the core values of America in its words. Part 1. The introduction, or preamble, states that all men are created equal. It states that everyone has rights that are unalienable, meaning they can't be taken away. These rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Part 2. The next section talks about the purpose of government. The Declaration states that governments are created to protect the unalienable rights. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. Part 3. Then the Declaration shows how the British government has not done its job protecting these rights for the colonists. This is the reason the colonists needed a new government. There are 27 grievances listed as evidence against King George III. Here are just 6 of them. Number 1, he has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he is utterly neglected to attend to them. Number 2, he is kept among us in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. Number 3, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us. Number 4, for imposing taxes on us without our consent. Number 5, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury. Suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. Part 4. This conclusion explains what must be done about the grievances. That the United Colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states. That they're absolved from all allegiance to the British crown. And that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is, and ought to be, totally dissolved. The delegates signed and sent the document to the king. They had stated their concerns, giving their evidence and reasoning, and proposed their solution. Now, they remained firm in their commitment to seeing through what they proposed. 56 men signed the Declaration of Independence. Those signatures gave the king, Parliament, and the British military evidence of treason against the British government. Treason was punishable by death. These men put their honor and their lives on the line to support what they believed in.